Hello, my name is Sam. This is my project for week 12. Let's get started with my HTML page. This is my boilerplate. This is my body. I have it linked to my CSS page. Quick little header. And then getting into the form, these are my two input types for because this is inputting games, and then the type of game is the ID number. So you have your enter game title, and then you have your enter game genre ID, and then your submit button just to the right of that using my green button styling. Then I have three more buttons. This is the fetch, update, and delete. These are using my purple button stylings. Quick little labels for the thing. Use my CSS. Just my two buttons. Obviously I wanted when you hover to change to a darker color. And then of course header styling. Here's my JavaScript, the fun part. These are just grabbing from the HTML. This was to help fix my update problem. Basically, like, without this added, I was it was like not, I don't know. Like my last created item thing was not working. It would say it was not defined, so I had to put that up there. And then to get started, we have our fetch games function. Just basically just fetches the data from my db.json server. All three of these functions are for the most part grabbed from the lesson in class, and then modified to work with how my code is written with the games. And I have my onCreateGame. This basically just stops it from refreshing. I had more refreshing problems even with the fix from the class. So it helps stop it from refreshing. And then I have grabs the title, converts it into a string, post it, or I'm converting the genre ID into a string, posting it. And then we come down to our update game. This is basically just updating it. I'll show you here in a second how that works. This update's based off when I create a new item inside of the JSON server. It'll add it to the bottom here. So for example, this ID8. And if there is a new one added, I'll be able to delete based off the last item created. So obviously that's why I had to fix this earlier. Then I have my delete game. Obviously that's just taking the last created item variable, deleting that variable. And then of course this runs the game. So whenever I click the submit button, runs the create game function. And here's my array, my genre, and my games. And I'll move to the relevant part, which is this. So I have my fetch games button, my update and review, my delete, my submit. So let's refresh this page. If I fetch it, I have my array of games. I have a test game here. Maybe add another one. Cooler game. Let's give it a genre ID of 3. And we can refetch, see that game was added. Go for the update, see that the cooler game was added. And I can actually delete the game if I refetch the games after clicking my delete game button. So, sweet. That's the website. Way to submit it, way to fetch it, way to update it, way to delete it. And a little bit of styling. Yeah, thank you.